Today, we are going on a journey of all journeys with thrifting. We are going to the Unclaimed Baggage Center in Alabama. Are you excited?
Yeah.
He is excited.
So when you walk through the front door, it's pretty overwhelming. The store is about the size of a city block. Now this, of course, is a little different than a thrift store because usually people donate the stuff they don't want. And in this case, it's stuff people probably actually really would like back. That's hard to think about at times because this section of the women's clothing has wedding dresses. Yes, unfortunately, this proves that plenty of brides actually deal with the worst wedding nightmare. Imagine you book a destination wedding and your dress doesn't come. What a nightmare. Well, hopefully these were at least lost after the ceremony. That's what I like to think. But that said, if you're looking for a dress, the prices were all a good portion of a discount off of retail. Most were about a couple $100, so really not a bad deal at all. If you do need a prom dress, you might really want to check in here because there were plenty of gorgeous gowns that were pretty decently priced and in great condition. But just doing a quick scan through, I saw a lot of tourist printed tees, brand new with tags. So I guess people probably bought souvenirs from their trip and unfortunately never got to see them again. Let's move on to a section that I really didn't see coming. The women's lingerie.
Can you imagine if you left your underwear in there and now it's on a store shelf? That is a lot of strangers' underwear.
Let's look at the bags and purses. I came across this C by Chloe backpack, but these employees, they know designer when they see it. It's priced at 170 big ones. They did have many designer purses in stock, but they were priced how you would expect a pre-owned designer purse to be. Now, I'm a reseller myself, so of course I looked in the store to find things that I could potentially buy low and resell high for. And I gotta say, you guys, probably not gonna be able to make a lot of money reselling here unless you really know your stuff because the prices are already high.
This is a big brand, but it's kind of worn. And look, it's not that much money.
$169.
Would you pay $169 for these patches?
I wouldn't pay for a half a shoe. I wouldn't pay $100 for a full shoe.
Now here's something interesting. They claim everything in here is washed by them. But these shoes, designer shoes obviously, don't look so clean. And they also are selling new with tag items that still have the tags attached, which also makes me think that there's no possible way they could actually be cleaning all of this stuff. Just an interesting thing to think about because they do make the claim that they clean everything unlike a normal thrift store. I bought this pair of shorts for only $6 and I was excited about it because it's a high-end men's activewear line. It's not as known as some other lines, but these would have retailed for $108 if they were real. That is right. I bought them for $6 and then later realized from the inner tag they were fake, which is super disappointing because I spent the money on this and technically it is illegal to resell or sell anything that is counterfeit. Now let's move on to the next part of this, the hard goods. Being that all of this stuff is coming from Unclaimed Baggage, which includes the bags left in overhead bins of an airplane or maybe on a bus, there is a huge supply of certain things, such as sunglasses, tons of higher end glasses like Ray-Bans, but they are all priced at $60. Not a bad deal, but also not a good deal because keep in mind you aren't getting a case for these and some of these do show some wear and scratches. Now I ended up finding these black aviators from the Australian brand Quay for $20. They usually retail for about $65 and the brand is super popular. Now check out what they also have a ton of, headphones. The store actually has a limit on how many of these you can buy per day. According to the website, they do test all of the electronics and make sure that they are in proper working order, but keep in mind returns are also not allowed at the store. You can return for store credit. My husband found these wireless headphones for $20. They came with the cords and they work well. They retailed for $50, so about a 60% discount there. The fun of shopping in this store is there is so many random things like sporting goods, jerseys, sleeping bags, coats, and so many brand name things, but they are all priced pretty high at least 50% of retail. And shoes, if you love shoes, you may just love this place. Some designer shoes even come with their boxes, of course, if somebody had that in their luggage as well. Tons of Jack Rogers. These are all about like $20 to $25. All in all, this is a huge store, but Unclaimed Baggage says that they're only able to sell about a third of the things inside the suitcases they buy. They say that they do destroy personal documents and anything that would actually identify the owner. So let me know in the comments what you think of this type of repurposing. I think it's great to find a new home for things that otherwise would have gone to the landfill. And if you want designer items, this could be a place to find deals for more recent pieces that you'd be very unlikely to find in a thrift store because the owner probably did not want to give them up. But as far as the prices, this is a business, not a nonprofit. They bought these things, they were not donated. So while the prices are high, I'm really not complaining. They have employees to feed. I just don't feel if you're looking to specifically go visit this store thinking you're going to find the best deals of your life, that might not happen.
What are your thoughts, Patrick? What'd you think?
This is an expensive thrift store. I don't know. It wasn't too cool.
I thought there was going to be more mystery. I was under the impression we were going to be able to buy some kind of luggage. I'm not naive enough to think that they wouldn't have already gone through that luggage and taken out like any super valuable things. I would say that the people that they have working here, they must pay much better than Goodwill does because these people actually do their job and know how to price stuff and know what stuff is worth. As far as reselling, I don't know if there's a lot of potential for you. Looking at the signs, I think that the hard goods would definitely be more profitable because they had a couple signs that said like you could only buy like 5 pair of headphones in a day. Did you see that?
Yeah, they had limits on
that kind of stuff. If you were an expert at selling on eBay and knew everything about hard goods, this would probably be a super cool place for you to come because you'd be able to find those hidden treasures that you know are worth a bunch of money, but maybe the store doesn't. There are also a lot of other thrift stores in this area. I'd be curious to see how the deals are in those places. So thank you guys for going to this epic thrift store that I know is on a lot of people's bucket list. Definitely was on mine. So glad we got to go, but I didn't live up to its fantasy in my mind. If you guys want to see where we're gonna go next, definitely subscribe, hit the like button to you know, show us a little appreciation for giving a little bit of hustle on this road trip, and we hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.